I'm going to tell you how I got rid of my acne. First of all, I want to say that I think age has been a big part of it. I'm 26 now. Between 12 and 15 they were really bad, and then when I started college they started to clear up, but I've always had really bad pimples. So I've tried that benzoyl peroxide stuff, I've tried tablets for my skin. I feel like the more things I used, the worse it got. I don't know if it was drying my skin out, but I just got more and more spots. I don't have any makeup on right now. As you can see, the only spot I have, this lighting's not very good. I have one on my neck, there, you can see it. And I have one on my lip, but it's flat now, but it came up. And they are pretty much all gone. Sorry if I'm frightening everybody over there. All I use is this, which is an exfoliating hand thingy. I've used these forever, but I've been using them in a different way, and I'll explain that in a minute. I use this Dove soap. I usually use the one that's turquoise. It's for sensitive skin, but I fell in love with the smell of this, and this has been working the same. The perfume hasn't made any spots come up or anything. So the only moisturizer I ever use, and I've been using this for about 4 years now, is this. And this is Estee Lauder's Clear Difference. It's green, it's like a minty green colour. It's a lotion pump, and it's the Clear Difference. It's for advanced oil control hydrator. It's for like oily skin that suffers from, like, you know when you wash it and it feels really dry and tight, but then it gets oily really quickly. That's how my skin is. So what I do is every morning when I take a shower, I obviously wet my face, wet this, lather the soap, and recently I've been scrubbing my face really, really hard because I kind of thought to myself, maybe it's the dead skin, maybe I'm not getting all the dead skin off, and that's what's holding the bacteria and keeping the spots on my face. And plus I do usually wear makeup. So I wet it, soap it, and then I scrub all over my face. I do really strong, like, circular motions. I make sure I get under my chin, everywhere, every part of my face I can. My hairlines, in between my nose, my T-zone, extra care here. And I scrub it for about 1 to 2 minutes. I do scrub kind of hard, not so hard that I go like red and sore, but I do put quite a bit of pressure on, just make sure all that dead skin's gone. And I do it on my neck and on my chest area too, and if I can get to my back I do that as well, because sometimes I get spots there as well. So that's what I do. I do that before I go to bed as well. Like, I'll clip my hair up and I'll do exactly the same. I'll wash my face and do the same thing before I go to sleep. And I apply this after I get out the shower and before I go to bed, after I wash my face. This is brilliant because I have found that most moisturizers leave an oily residue on my face. Honestly, I think that creates more bacteria, and that wasn't helping my spots. This just soaks in, and right now I've had this on for half an hour and my skin does not feel oily at all. I mean, I've got natural oils coming out of my skin that, you know, it's natural, it happens anyway. But as for that oily cream residue, there's none. And actually I should show you what powder I use, actually, because I use a powder that, I don't use foundation. I live in Texas and it's really hot. Like today I think it's, well, that says 106, but I don't think it's 106, I think it's like 90. Let me get that powder, be right back. Oh, it's in my purse. Okay, this is what I use on a daily basis as a foundation. And this doesn't bring my skin up either. I used to use one from the Body Shop that used to be really bad, it used to make me spotty. There's one from Estee Lauder which used to work pretty good, but I find this has a really good coverage and it's so light. I use the Double Perfection Natural Matte Powder Makeup. It's got SPF 10 in it, and I use the Soft Beige. And it's just a powder, and I think when the natural oils of your skin come out, I think it sets it, because it goes on really powdery, and during the day it kind of sets nice and you can't really tell you're wearing it. And I don't get spotty, but I make sure I wash that off before I go to bed. So hopefully this will work for you. Just scrub the hell out of your face with just a regular soft cleansing bar. wear very light makeup and this works wonders. I don't use any benzoyl peroxides on my skin anymore, don't take any pills. I don't cleanse, tone and moisturise either. I feel that the cleanser, I think sometimes you can put too much stuff on your skin, and if you have sensitive skin like mine, it can just bring the spots up. It does with me. I don't know if it's an allergic reaction, but it just made my skin worse. So basically that's all I use. I hope this has been helpful. I really do, because I know how horrible it is to have spotty skin. I'm not very tech savvy, so I don't know how to put pictures into YouTube videos. Maybe I'll find out later on, but if I do, I'll try and put a picture up of when my skin's been really bad. And I mean, I have scars. I don't think this thing shows, but I have some bad scarring. It's fading now. This is helping it fade. Scrubbing, I guess, the top layer of your skin off stuff. I don't know. But it was so bad it's scarred. So I know how you girls feel. It's horrible. I really hope this works for you. Good luck with that. And maybe if you could leave some feedback and let me know if it worked or if it didn't, or if you have any other tips. Leave them in the comments so other people can read them, so that way they can take them on board as well. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks for watching my video, and speak to you guys soon. Bye bye.